Hi children, welcome back to the next section of our sixth chapter. Today we are going to solve the questions in page number 93. Do you study the theories from this chapter we discussed on the last class? Let's start. In the first question, we have to calculate the length of the third side of the large right-angled triangle and length of all three sides of the smaller triangle, right? In the figure, given that M is the midpoint of AB, therefore BM is equal to MA is equal to 5 centimeter. Since ABC and MBN are the right angled triangles, the line MN is parallel to AC. Now, BM by MA is equal to BN by NC. Since M is the midpoint of AB, BM by MA is equal to 1. So, BN by NC is equal to 1. That is, N is the midpoint of BC. Therefore, BN is equal to NC is equal to 8 by 2, which is equal to 4 centimeter. Since MNB is a right angled triangle, MN is equal to square root of BM square minus BN square. Therefore, square root of 5 square minus 4 square is equal to square root of 25 minus 16, which is equal to square root of 9. The result is 3. Sides of the right angled triangle, BM is equal to 5 centimeter, BN is equal to 4 centimeter, MN is equal to 3 centimeter. In right angled triangle, ACB, AC is equal to square root of AB square minus BC square, which is equal to square root of 10 square minus 8 square. Square root of 100 minus 64 is equal to square root of 36, which is equal to 6 centimeter. Shall we move to the second question? In it, first sub-question asks us to prove smaller perpendicular line is half the large perpendicular line. In the figure, ABC is a right angled triangle and M is the midpoint of AB. Draw MN parallel to the side AC through M. The line MN parallel to the side AC through M bisect the side BC. So, N is the midpoint of BC. Draw MP parallel to BC. Do you know why N is the midpoint of side BC? Because in any triangle, the line drawn parallel to one side passing through the midpoint of another side meet the third side also its midpoint. Therefore, P is the midpoint of AC. MP is parallel to NC and PC is parallel to MN. Angle MNC is equal to angle PCN is equal to 90 degree. Therefore, NCPM is a rectangle. Therefore, MN is equal to PC is equal to half of AC because P is the midpoint of AC. That is, MN is equal to half of AC. That's all. In second sub-question, we have to prove that the distance from the midpoint of its hypotenuse to all the vertices are equal. Consider triangle BNM and triangle CNM. Angle BNM plus angle CNM is equal to 180 degree because linear pair. Angle CNM is equal to 90 degree because angle BNM is equal to 90 degree. So, angle BNM is equal to angle CNM is equal to 90 degree. Hence, MN is equal to MN, common side, and BN is equal to NC, given that N is the midpoint of BC. Therefore, triangle BNM and triangle CNM are equal triangles. That is, BM is equal to MC because corresponding sides of the equal triangles. Since M is the midpoint of AB, hence MA is equal to MB. Therefore, MA is equal to MB is equal to MC. We proved it, right? Third sub-question asks us to prove circumcircle of right angled triangle is the midpoint of its hypotenuse, isn't it? Shall we move? Yes. Since MA is equal to MB is equal to MC, draw a circle with the center, the midpoint of the hypotenuse. This circle is the circumcircle of the right triangle ACB and M is the circumcenter. That is, the center of the circumcircle of a right angle triangle is the midpoint of its hypotenuse. We proved the third one also, right? Then consider third question. In the first sub-question, we have to prove that AP by PB is equal to AR by RD. Let's start. In triangle ABC, AP by PB is equal to AQ by QC. Consider it as first equation. Triangle ADC, AR by RD is equal to AQ by QC. Consider it as second equation. From 1 and 2, we can write down as AP by AB is equal to AR by AD, which is equal to PB by AP is equal to RD by AR. That is, PB by AP plus 1 is equal to RD by AR plus 1. Add 1 to both RHS and LHS. That is, PB plus AP by AP is equal to RD plus AR by AR by cross multiplication, which is equal to AB by AP is equal to AD by AR. If we reciprocate, we get AP by AB is equal to AR by AD. Hence it proved, right? Shall we move to the fourth question? Here we have to prove dx and yb divides the line AC into three equal parts. Look at the figure. Bx is parallel to yd because opposite side of parallelogram ABCD. Consider it as first equation. AB is equal to DC because opposite side of the same parallelogram. Therefore, half of AB is equal to half of DC. That is, XB is equal to YD. Consider it as second equation. Here, XBYD is a parallelogram from 1 and 2. So, BY is parallel to XD. In triangle CDP, Y is the midpoint of CD and YQ is parallel to DP. Therefore, Q is the midpoint of CP. Because in any triangle, the line drawn parallel to one side passing through the midpoint of another side meets the third side also at its midpoint. Hence, QC is equal to PQ. Consider it as third equation. Similarly, in triangle AQB, X is the midpoint of AB and XP is parallel to BQ. Therefore, P is the midpoint of AQ because by the above condition. Hence, AP is equal to PQ. Consider it as fourth one. From third and fourth, we can prove AP is equal to PQ is equal to QC. Consider last question in this section. In triangle ABD, PQ parallel to BD and PQ is equal to half of BD. Because in any triangle, the line joining the midpoints of two sides is parallel to the third side and the length of the line joining the midpoint of two sides of a triangle is half the length of the third side. Likewise, in triangle CBD, RS parallel to BD and RS is equal to half of BD. Since PQ and RS are parallel to BD, PQ parallel to RS and PQ is equal to RS. Similarly, if we join AC, we can prove that PS and QR are parallel to AC and PS parallel to QR and PS equal to QR. So the opposite sides are parallel and equal. Therefore, PQRS is a parallelogram. We wind up this section here. Thank you for watching.